Peace talks in Geneva were supposed to stop this bloodshed. But as we've seen many times before, the timetable of failed diplomacy is actually increasing the agony of the people of Syria. Parts of Aleppo province, East Ghouta and the outskirts of Damascus bombarded. The Assad government has been intensifying its onslaught in the days and hours before talks are due to start.
Assad didn't leave a single corner that hasn't been destroyed. If you want to fight, don't target civilians. Instead, take on the armed groups at the front lines. God willing, they'll teach you a lesson.
Briefing the UN Security Council in New York, the man who's supposed to lead the talks on Tuesday, Staffan de Mistura, condemned the violence. He noted that the Syrian government had postponed its travel to Geneva, but he said they needed to attend.
Naturally, we hope and indeed expect that the government will be on its way shortly, particularly in light of President Assad's commitment to President Putin when they met in Sochi.
That meeting part of intense diplomacy in recent weeks. The Russians, who turned things around on the battlefield for Assad, are supposed to bring the Syrian government to the Geneva table, and the Saudis created a new opposition grouping to go to the talks. Out are key players like former leader Riyad Hijab, in are figures closer to Moscow, some of which were previously even derided as Assad stooges. A number of Western diplomats have told me they're concerned about the way Staffan de Mistura is handling this process. They fear it's becoming Russian-flavoured, with a focus on a new constitution and elections rather than on political transition. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Geneva.